Since force is a constant, you have to add the time interval. Suppose when you add the small time interval, suppose you get the total time interval delta t. So this will be the answer. So if force is constant, it's not a problem. But when force changes, you have to be careful, you have to add them for every small time interval. We'll see those situations one by one. And if you have average force, then this the. Okay? Now, suppose here it's in a special case. Let us say that force is not varying in direction. Force is constant in direction. Direction wise it is constant. Only magnitude wise it is changing. Let us say magnitude wise it is a function of time. So if force is a function of time, we can denote the force by this. Force is a function of time. F of t means force is an expression of time, some expression. 2t square minus 5t, sin square t minus cos square t, 1 by t minus log t, anything, any practical thing. In such case, now we can simply integrate the elementary impulses. Is it okay? Suppose we are interested in the impulse from the instants t1 to t2. You have to accordingly integrate between the limits t1 and t2. You have to integrate this. And in basic maths we have studied integral y dx is the area below the curve integrated between x1 and x2. Basic maths integral y dx integrated with limits x1 and x2 is the area below the curve. So that means here in the place of x you should have time, and in the place of force you should have, in the place of y axis you should have time, force. So if you have force function, the graph of force function as a time, and then you mark the time interval t1, erect a perpendicular to the x axis, again mark time interval t2, erect another perpendicular. So this area will give you the impulse, because this area is this and this impulse, isn't it? Regarding area, you have to remember that area above the time axis is positive, but area below the time axis is negative. You have to be very, very careful here. Just as in displacement versus time graph or velocity versus time graph, area above the time axis is positive, area below the time axis is negative. So this you have to be careful. Okay? Copy this.